Hey, what's cool, y'all? Welcome back to another Texans video. It's been a while. There's been a lot of Texans news. It's been a hot topic in social media recently. And let's talk about Deshaun Watson. There's been a lot of trade rumors and really bad trade proposals in the past few days. And I don't want to even really get into those because I don't want to put in the air. And most of all, I don't think Deshaun is getting traded. Like, Nick Caserio's first official offseason should not include Deshaun Watson, at least for the sake of the fans, especially after going through the trading of DeAndre Hopkins. And it's just so sad to see that our organization, the Texans, are being slandered left and right by national media, and for good reason, too. It's just so sad to see that Cal is just oblivious to what's going on to the fan base or his players. There's a lot of conflicting reports right now, and so it's hard to believe what's right versus what's wrong. But I'm pretty sure that we can all agree that Cal is not a good owner whatsoever, as he's giving power to the wrong people, aka Jack Easterby. And there was a report that said that Nick Caserio wasn't the GM that was going to be hired. It was going to be Omar Khan. But when Jack Easterby learned that he would basically get fired if Omar Khan was going to be chosen as GM, he basically went to Cal's ear and said, "Hey, hire Nick Caserio just for the sake of him, just so that Jack could remain on the Texans." And that just shows how mischievous Easterby is, and trying to get his way all the time. He's basically a snake and only cares about what the benefit that he's getting. And so that's why so many people hated this Nick Caserio hire, is because that Nick Caserio can't really fire Easterby since they're basically buddies. And so I don't see Easterby getting fired. I just hope that he just stays as a character coach. But other than that, I just want him gone, man. And so Watson, it's been reported that Watson was upset with the process, but not necessarily the hire of Caserio. And that gives me some relief, knowing that at least he's not mad at who he hired. But I'm just so mad at Cal for not paying attention to what Deshaun said at all. Like, if you're going to involve Deshaun, I guess his way of involving Deshaun was through those dinners, but still. But then I also think on the other side of the coin, in the unbiased perspective, I think that if Deshaun expressed that he wants to be involved in the process, he should answer the calls instead of if you want to be involved, then don't be mad when they call you and don't pick up, So, I see both sides of the coin. Obviously, I'm going to side with Deshaun because he's obviously on the right side here, but it's a little hypocritical to me if you don't answer the phone calls, And he's on vacation too. So, but Josina Anderson said that, "I'm told Texans QB Deshaun Watson remains on vacation and hasn't spoken to the team about anything, including a trade." And so I hope that's true. Really, I doubt it would take a lot to trade him. And I feel like a lot of people are speculating that the Texans should trade Watson because they don't have enough draft capital to build around him, right? But I feel like that doesn't make any sense, because in order to get Deshaun, you have to give away draft capital, at least 3 firsts at the very minimum, probably more. And so in order to get Deshaun, you have to trade a lot of draft picks to get him. So the place that he's going to won't have a lot of draft capital, like we do. So it's not really like we would with Deshaun right now. So it's not that much better of a situation, and it puts that team in win now mode. Say the Dolphins, if they were to trade to number 3. I don't want to talk about this trade proposal, but I'm saying it would take a lot to trade him, and trading him wouldn't really put him in that much better of a situation. I guess coach wise and GM wise and better organization wise, but draft capital wise, it wouldn't really be that much better of a situation. In fact, it might be a worse one. So that's my thoughts on a potential Watson trade. I don't see it happening. Watson said it's been reported that Watson's frustration after the Hopkins trade was two, and now it's 10. So I think he's just mad at the organization. He knows how much he means to the Texans. So I think he's just trying to exert his power to force Cal to make the right decisions. And I just hope that's the case, because I really do not want Watson leaving. He is our franchise savior, and I don't know what we would do without him. And a lot of fans would say, like, I'm not going to even support the Texans if he gets traded. And I'm thinking, I'm on the fence on that. I mean, I'm a diehard Texans fan, but if it gets to this bad, I might have to consider it. So there has been some interview requests, and so Caserio actually started the official head coach hiring process today. And Cal said he wanted some kind of extroverted coach, leader of men, and things like that. And so Caserio started the official head coach hiring process today. And there were interview requests to Jim Caldwell, Leslie Frazier, Bills assistant head coach or DC/DC, David Culley, Ravens assistant head coach / wide receiver coach / passing game coordinator. And they may seem like good hires, but I think the best coach for this team is, honestly, I just have a few requirements. There's 3 of them. 1, is Deshaun happy with this hire? Number 2, is he better than Bill O'Brien? And number 3, does he have no connection to Jack Easterby? And if they satisfy all 3 requirements, hell, I'll hire them for head coach. You know, like, as long as Watson likes him, like, that's like the main requirement that I have. So I feel like players including Watson, would like someone like Saleh. And if we hire Eric Bieniemy, I know I'm not too high on him, but he's not bad. He's like he would be pretty good, I feel, hopefully, with Deshaun, because Deshaun did well with Bill O'Brien, for crying out loud. So I feel like hiring Eric Bieniemy wouldn't be the worst thing that would happen for us. And so that would be the best coach, some kind of locker room leader, someone who can mend relationships, someone who's a good communicator, someone like that. And Bill O'Brien possessed some of those qualities. I feel like he was liked up to a certain point on the Texans player. Like, the players liked him up to a certain point, and then when he started doing some dumb trades like trading away Hopkins, I feel like that's when the first domino started to fall. So yeah, so that's what I think about a head coach hire. I would like Brady, but he's not as extroverted as Cal wants the coach to be. But I would like Brady, Dowell, Saleh, any of the 3 really. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this situation. And that's pretty much it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. See y'all next time. Peace.